defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Irving finds Edwards, and there it is for him.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Brown against Thompson. Brown, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Exum attacking, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you've got speed, use it. Dante Exum carves up the defense on the way to the cup.
Here's Tatum. Had a career game his last. Timeout. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Brown. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Edwards. And a foul. Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tatum. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for
that free throw, no good.
Kessler Edwards taking 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
Not characteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Tatum from long range. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
A physical guard who plays with no fear. Holiday doesn't get to the line as often as you think.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Take a break.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And he drops the first. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Hey, Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Holiday hits them both. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Now here's Washington. Really struggled in the loss against Milwaukee. Irving finds Thompson. Again, the miss by Dallas. Celtics lead by 7. Now here's Holiday. 7 points in the game. Pass to Porzingis. 4 on the clock. No luck on that one. Mavericks trail by 7. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Thompson. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
And Boston calls time here. Well, Grant, we've just passed the All-Star break. What does the focus turn into for these teams now?
You know, B.A., when the All-Star break is in the rear view, you know it's go time. This is the time of year when you have to give it your all.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Washington. Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson. Christie's checked in for Exum. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Irving. And here are the Mavericks now. The Celtics making their last shot. And the bucket is good.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Prosper. Horford with some nice D.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Hauser. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Drew Holiday.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, but I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Big break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
For 3, Dinwiddie drains the triple. Dinwiddie's got 5 points.
Spencer Dinwiddie showing off a little range.
Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. 44 seconds left in the first. It's good.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter.
You know, when Spencer Dinwiddie is attacking, he gets these kinds of calls. Simple as that.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
NBA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Here's Pritchard. Misses the 3. Here's Christie. Yet to see a basket. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Here's Prosper. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at
the Mavericks. 11.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
The star wing pair. It's Brown and Tatum outside. Torrey Craig out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
Here's Irving. Here's Washington. Up and in on the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
And Dallas making a change here. Exum's checked in. He shoots it. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Brown, no good. Mavericks trail by 10. The three ball. Here's Washington. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at Dallas. They're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible.
Well, right now for the Mavericks. They're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And let's see which teams have been unwavering at the free throw line since the All-Star break. Fifth best, Boston.
Ever since the break, they've been shooting with great confidence from the line, and their numbers reflect that.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
To the inside, Porzingis. Operating inside, Porzingis.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
Here's Hardy. Yep, count it.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Boston leading by 10. Tatum with it. No points so far. Okay, Tatum punching it home.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Here's Exum. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Of course, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. The NBA is in good hands.
And the first one at the line is good.
One of the things you admire most is Drew Holiday's versatility, his toughness, the overall impact. This is the kind of guy you win championships with.
Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. Mavericks trail by 14. For 3, Dinwiddie. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 8.
Wow, that was deep. Spencer Dinwiddie with big-time range.
Out to the wing. Here's Pritchard. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these 2, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Brown. And finished off by Tatum.
I love it, Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Scores Jaylen Brown, complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Marshall, he's checked in for Thompson. Celtics lead by 16. To the middle. Powell with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Prosper. Defended by Porzingis. Blocked. They recover it. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. White, the pass to Porzingis. Drops in the layup for 2. Porzingis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Horford pulls it in. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. It's blocked.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Pass to White. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Dallas calls time here. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, the issue in that one was simple. They didn't hit the glass. They got bullied and outworked.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. And sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
Cornette's checked in for Boston.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Here's Pritchard, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. White on the wing. Cornette. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
This Maverick squad struggling. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Prosper.
That is nicely done by Spencer Dinwiddie. Just getting the ball into the hands of a shooter.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Boston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
With 1 shot, Sam Hauser.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the team.
Kyrie Irving.
Outside White. Pass to Pritchard. Over Irving. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Celtics running away with it. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
For your Celtics,